Hello, and thank you for joining today's episode. Today I will be talking about effective succession planning in the built environment. At TC Group, we work closely with business owners to expertly prepare and execute successful exit strategies, helping owners to compare options and decide on the most appropriate and desirable exit route. Today, I'll be going through succession plans and why it is important to be aware of all of your options. So to begin with, it's important to consider your ambitions and needs, together with where your company needs to get to, taking into account the financials, people, technology, and processes. Of course, there needs to be a strategic plan in place to drive things forward, and consideration given to how you wish to transition your role or exit the business. These routes include trade sales, management buyout, and employee ownership trust. It's also important to recognise that succession planning can start at any point during a business's evolution. The earlier the better. The trap is to avoid leaving it too late, only to find out that the business isn't worth what you envisaged, or that your senior management team doesn't have the appetite or skill sets necessary for your preferred succession route. Imagine a business that has 5 directors of similar age who are all looking to exit at the same time. What financial shape does the business need to be in to do this? And is this realistic given current timescales? Many SME businesses in the construction sector follow a similar pattern of development. The businesses were started by a single person or a small group of like-minded people, but with different skill sets, not necessarily in a technical sense, but in relation to other critical business functions. These could be strategic planning, finance, business development and marketing, systems and processes, leadership skills, and HR. Business owners of 20 to 30 years ago were prepared to take risks and put things on the line to get the business moving. The generation of today are much more risk-averse, which is one of the reasons for the rise in the popularity of an employee ownership trust model being adopted, offering a more cooperative style of succession. We have worked with hundreds of SME businesses in the construction sector, and one of the things that's self-evident from our interaction is that the owners remain primary work generators for a long time and are the custodians of key client relationships. Work that's generated by the owners is then passed to the senior management team and their teams to deliver. This is where you begin to see a divide emerging. Basically, the client relationships are not being transitioned correctly from owner to the senior management team, work generation is not being shared, and strategic planning is not inclusive enough and needs to involve the senior management team. The impact on succession planning largely depends on when the current owners get to grips with bringing the next generation through. We recommend starting by identifying key individuals in your business who want to be future leaders and business owners. It also depends on the scale of the business that needs to be created, enabling the owners to ultimately exit at a time of their choosing, with the rewards they're expecting. If the key to effective succession planning is bringing your team with you and sharing the load of critical business functions, a great place to start is by applying a process of assessment. We've developed the following model to get you thinking and planning. We've put together a model to help owners start thinking and planning for the future. The first thing to consider is availability. Do you already have the right people in-house, or will you need to recruit externally? Next up is aptitude. Who on the team has the skills and, more importantly, the appetite to step up and become a business owner? Then there's alignment. Are your senior management team actively involved in shaping the business strategy? And finally, action. Is there a clear succession plan in place? What steps are being taken to build business skills within the senior management team to prepare them for the future? To summarise, planning your exit strategy in the built environment is crucial to make sure you make the right decision for your business. Every business is different, and so we make sure that we look at every available option that's suitable for you. If you are an SME business owner in the construction sector, you can get in touch for a free, no-obligation discussion about your succession plans and business development goals. Thank you for listening.